Stan Gibilisco here, proprietor and operator of amateur radio station W1GV, Whiskey 1 Good Vibrations, or da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da, da-da-dit, da-da-da-da, at your service, to describe a feature that I recalled just now. It had to do when I was using the ICO keyer that I described in another video, the ICO electronic keyer and a Vibroplex Vibro Keyer single lever paddle. I had a problem sending certain letters, and it happened a lot. And I mean, these were always letters that ended with a dit or a da, or pardon me, a dit or a dot, and preceded by a dash, letters such as N, G, and da 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 dit, if such existed, and the numeral 9. Those were examples. Sometimes R, da dit, would be a problem. Anytime a dash occurred, then a dot, and that was the end of the letter, there was the possibility that that dot was going to get left out because I moved that keyer lever, that paddle lever, over too fast and sent that dot before the dash was finished. And as a result, the dot didn't get sent. Didn't happen with letters like K or X, but it did happen with letters like N or G. So I began to wish I had a keyer with dot memory. That's what they called this feature. That if you hit the dot, if you moved that lever over and tried to send a dot before the dash was finished, that dot would get sent, even if you let go of the lever too soon. And it seemed I did that an awful lot, and it seemed that the ICO keyer, for some reason, was more susceptible to that kind of error than the Hallicrafter's TO keyer was, even though neither keyer had dot memory. Now, I don't know whether it was my imagination, just the CW operator's vivid imagination, or whether it was a real phenomenon, but I finally did get a keyer that had so-called dot memory. It may have been an iambic keyer, so-called squeeze keyer, but in any case it would remember that dot, and that solved the problem. Just a little tale from the annals of an old-timer reminiscing about ham radio in years gone by and lacking anything better to do than tell you about dot memory. So don't forget those dots. They can really be a problem if you forget them. Just ask an old CW hound dog, 'cause I know. Stan Gibilisco, W1GV, saying 73, which means best regards in ham radio jargon. And so long, which means, of course, da-da-da-da-da-da. Thank God it ends in a dash.